Hello, beautiful. Welcome to your reading. His true feelings about you. I will share with you all the energy that does come through and not leave anything out. Take one moment to click that like and subscribe to the channel. If you would like a personal reading, I offer my personal readings to you now for 50% off, and the link is in the description. Let's get straight into your reading. Meditate here on the 3 cards. Pick the one that calmly draws you the most. This would be 1, 2, and 3. Let's get straight into your reading. Hello, beautiful number 1. Welcome to your reading. His true feelings about you. I will share with you all the energy that does come through and not leave anything out. Take one moment to click that like and subscribe to the channel. If you would like a personal reading, I offer my personal readings to you now for 50% off, and the link is in the description. Let's get straight into your reading. I can clearly see here your energy. You're naturally drawn to the card here where it looks as if here on the card, the couple, they have like an intimate connection. They're in a space where they are definitely into each other, healing, supportive. It says embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. Wow. So what I'm picking up from the energy coming through is that I feel like this person is feeling like this relationship, there is a disconnect in communication. He feels like you guys could be a lot closer and that there are some changes that could be made. But let's get more insight. And yes, see here you have the Ace of Cups. No, the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords. So with the Ace of Swords energy, this is about communication. Yes, thank you, Spirit, for that insight. You have Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra in the top placements of his chart or yours as a confirmation in the reading. But with the Ace of Swords, this is definitely about like a conflict, like a new conflict in this relationship connection. He's definitely trying to come up with new ideas in order to make things better. He knows that you seek mental clarity when it comes to the connection with him. You are seeking mental clarity. You want to make sure things are crystal clear between you two before you move forward. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate? Love. So with love, you have love people. Love them with all your heart. Just be sure to love yourself first. Ooh, I feel like this is something that he's picking up about you. Like he feels like you are really paying more attention to your feelings and you want to put your feelings first. And so this is leaving him feeling like a little lost or, even more abandoned. But it's far from the truth. When you love yourself first, that's the greatest love of all. That is the best thing you could ever do, is to put yourself first, because your cup must be filled before you can pour from it into his. So yes, he's definitely in his feelings over the communication issue between you two and over the actual whole relationship dynamic. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. You have here the 3 of Cups. With the 3 of Cups energy, this is emotional energy. It's water, Pisces, Gemini, and Cancer here in the top placements of his chart or yours. And here with the 3 of Cups, he feels like you, no matter what, you will have a circle of support. But he feels like you and he are all you need in order to make this thing work. You only need him and he only needs you. But he's very concerned about your friends getting involved or your families getting involved and, them becoming like your ally. Them becoming your friend circle. But I feel like, he feels like he is all you need. He is your best friend. You may not feel this way, but this is what he is feeling. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. As it does relate, what is the energy What is the energy that you like to offer us, Spirit? You have here transformation. There's definitely a change, a huge change that took place. You have pulled back your energy, focus more on yourself. The transformation energy does rule over Scorpio. So there was something that did come to an end where there needs to be a new beginning. You're like, I need to start over. I need to do this over. He wants a fresh start, a fresh approach when it comes to this relationship, because you know, the energy of transformation, that supports your ability to gracefully flow through times of transition, showing the old, you know, allowing the old, exposing the old, and allowing the old to make room for the new. So it's like, where you are like, we need to do things different. We need to let go of how we have been, you know, communicating with each other. And I feel like he's on the same page as you. He wants that as well. I don't feel like he necessarily has the strategic answer in how to do that, especially with the Ace of Swords coming through about communication. This Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra energy. He doesn't really know how to go about speaking to you about what is happening. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. His true feelings about you. What are his true feelings? And you have here emotional intimacy. So with emotional intimacy coming through, I'm afraid to truly open up to you. Being raw and authentic with my emotions is something I'm still working on. Spirit just gave us this insight just seconds earlier. And this is literally what the card is saying. He doesn't wear his heart on his sleeve. He doesn't know how to talk to you. And I feel like he's this way because like of the way that he was raised. He was taught, you know, men are strong. You're supposed to be able to, you know, like he was taught that emotional intimacy is weak. And so he doesn't really know how to show this to you, you know, but he wishes that he does, but at the same time, he's kind of double-minded. He wants to give that emotional connection to you, but then again, he doesn't, because he doesn't want to be that vulnerable. And so let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And what is the energy as it does relate? You have here rescuer. Look at the rescuer energy coming through. He assumes that, you know, that he will be rescued. You will reciprocate, you know. But this keeps him only needy. You know what I'm saying? He's needy of you to be the one that gives everything to the relationship, the emotional intimacy, the romance, the communication, the physical connection. He needs you to be that. But see, the reason being is because he feels like you're the one here in this relationship that does provide the strength and the support to him in times of crises, emotional crises. Your acts of love, you know, are given with no expectation of reward, which is one of the reasons he's enabled. He feels like you need to do it because it's something you have been doing without requiring that reciprocity, without holding him accountable and requiring him to give you the same thing that you have been giving him. And so, beautiful number one, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. And if it does, leave a comment below. I love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. If you would like a personal reading, my personal readings are offered to you now for 50% off, and the link is in the description. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful number two. Welcome to your reading. His true feelings about you. I will share with you all the energy that does come through and not leave anything out. Take one moment to click that like and subscribe to the channel. And if you would like a personal reading, my personal readings are offered to you now for 50% off, and the link is in the description. Let's get straight into your reading. I can clearly see here your energy. You're naturally drawn to this card where this couple here, it is clear that they are really emotionally and intimately connected. Let's see what it does say. It says trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. And once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. I feel like he's in a space where he's not fully there with accepting the way things are between you two. But he feels like you have accepted the relationship dynamic, the way that you guys communicate, you know, where you both are in this space. You feel like you are in a good place right now within yourself. So therefore, you're good. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does come through? His true feelings. What are his true feelings? You have the Two of Swords. This is communication, air, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra in the top placements of your chart or his as a confirmation. But with the Two of Swords energy, let me just say this. He feels like you have many options, like you have options, and you are weighing your options between him and someone else. He thinks, you know, he thinks, because the sword energy does represent the mind and the intellect. So he thinks that you are able to find someone or get someone that is better than he is. Someone that is better for you than he is. Someone that is more compatible to you. Someone that will listen to you. That you can communicate with. You can have a relationship where you can maturely communicate with this other person, something that he feels like he can't give you. And let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate? His true feelings. What are his true feelings? You have friend. Yes, he's afraid you're going to find another friend. Be as good a friend to yourself as you are to others. He knows that you've tapped in, that you've raised your standards, and that you are truly on this journey of like self-love, self-assurance, self-confidence, self-respect, and unconditional love for who you are. But again, he's also afraid that you're going to meet a romantic partner that's going to give you that friendship along with that romantic charm. And it makes him feel quite insecure, to be frank. So let's get more insight. And you have here the moon. Look at the moon. He's in his feelings. The moon does represent the emotions and the feelings. The moon rules over the mother. So mother and parenting is significant here. It also rules over the zodiac sign of Cancer. Spirit is telling you to trust your intuition as what the moon is coming through as it does relate to this person. This is about unseen challenges that you didn't see before, unseen problems or with this connection. So trust your intuition. Voluntary changes, you changing course is something he's feel that is going on. You're doing things by your own accord, changing course. Shadow energy is coming through as it does relate. Shadow work. There needs to be shadow work done here with this relationship connection. And you have here originality. With the originality energy, this is the frequency of originality that supports your capacity to be unique and an original creator of unlimited possibilities in every moment. He finds you to be someone very unique, very original, because every time he goes out, he tries to find you in other people, but it is impossible. I feel like you've said this, you've told him, or if you said this to yourself, this same thing you've said, you will never find anyone like me. There is no one like me. And he feels this exact same way. Thank you, Spirit. I love this energy coming through. Validation here. Spirit is quite clear. And you have here, will you listen? There's so many things I want to say to you, but will you hear me all the way out? Will you believe me? He wants to express his feelings. He wants to say things to you, but I feel like you won't believe him, and he feels like you won't believe him because there are so many inconsistencies. You know, what he says and what he does are two different things. You feel like you've caught him in several lies, several times. And so he knows that you are tapped into whether or not he's lying or telling you the truth, whether or not he's being real or he's being fake with you. You're totally tapped in. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate? And you have here slave. You're committed to not being anyone's slave. I feel like you've used this word before. I will not be your slave. You know what I'm saying? You're surrendering your power to the divine with complete trust. You know, not giving your willpower to him out of fear of making your own choices. He knows this. He knows that you're faithful to the divine. You know what's right for you. And so, beautiful, number 2, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. And if it does, leave a comment below. I love reading your comments. And if you would like a personal reading, I offer my personal readings to you for 50% off. The link is in the description. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful number 3. Welcome to your reading. His true feelings about you. I will share with you all the energy that does come through and not leave anything out. Take one moment to click that like and subscribe to the channel. And if you would like a personal reading, I offer my personal readings to you now for 50% off. And the link is in the description. Let's get straight into your reading. I can clearly see here your energy is drawn to this card. And this energy is saying, trust me. Do you trust me? How do you really feel? Look at me. Let me know what's inside your heart. Soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. Ooh. So the energy coming through is that he feels like this is definitely something you want. You want your soulmate. You want someone that is loyal, committed to you. Love, understanding. You've expressed this so many times, what you expect. You've raised your standards. He does recognize that you value your worth. So let's get more insight. You have here the devil energy. So with the devil energy coming through, I find it quite intriguing with the devil energy coming through. And the devil energy is, you know, has the same color here as your card that you were drawn to. Same color. With the devil energy, I feel like this person is obsessed. He has an obsessive nature. He has addictive behavior. You know, also envy within this relationship connection. Some sort of jealousy is coming through. Obsession, and like a sexual lust. You know what I'm saying? Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate? Now, his true feelings about you. What are his true feelings? You have here mother wounds. My mother is a big influence on my behavior. Now, as an adult, I have challenges with connecting to the divine feminine energy within me and externally. He's telling you here with mother wounds, there's something significant. And with the mother wounds, the moon is coming through. And with the moon represents the mother, represents parenting. The moon rules over the zodiac sign of Cancer. So that sensitive energy of Cancer is coming through. Mysterious energy, secrets he's holding and he's hiding. He doesn't want you to know certain things because he would feel too exposed if he let you know certain things that went on as he was growing up. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate? What's happening here? You have the death card. You have the devil and the death card. The death card is actually a good card because it represents endings and new beginnings. So this is something that he fears, that you're going to end this relationship connection and begin a new one with someone else, because he does represent your transformation, your change here. Thank you, Spirit. The death card is an indication that, you know, he feels like you're at a space where you're telling him it's time to move on. There is a rebirth that is going on within inside of you. You know, you're on a journey right now, number 3, of self-mastery. Tapping in truly to self-love, self-assurance, self-respect, and unconditional love for yourself and for everything in the universe. So let's get more insight. And what is the energy as it does relate? You have here sensitivity. Did we just say sensitivity with the Cancer energy ruled by the moon? Sensitive. He's in his feelings. Let me just say here that the frequency of sensitivity, that helps you to open up a world of subtlety and detail while anchoring to a structural foundation, supporting you to become more fully multi-dimensional. So he's actually on a path of growing. He doesn't even know it, but he's dealing with shadow energy, and he's forced to do the work on himself. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And what is the energy as it does relate? And you have here focus. If you focus on what you don't want, there's a good chance you might get it. Focus on what you do want instead. So he's definitely very tuned in, very focused, as the obsessed energy did come through. So that's a correlation as well. I can truly say, number 3, your reading is extremely accurate. You have focus, you have obsession. But he's very focused on the dynamic of this relationship between you. Even though he may seem distant, he may seem cold or aloof, maybe ghosting you. That is a strategic move for you to reach out to him, to call him, to connect with him. But the Spirit is telling you to trust your intuition on this. Trust what you have seen, what he has said, what he has shown you. Even if you have to get more insight on it, trust your intuition. You're guided by the cosmic GPS system. So let's get more insight. You have here warrior. With the warrior energy coming through, this is a clear message for you here. The warrior energy. You know, he recognizes your strength, and that's something that he could be envious of as well. You know, sees your skill, your discipline, your toughness of will. You know, that heroism that you do. What am I trying to say? That you do expose. You know what I'm saying? You do exude. Stoicism, the self-sacrifice in conquering your ego, conquering your doubt, your worry, and your fear. He wishes that he could be more like you in this way. I feel like sometimes, you know, he does have the ability of trading ethical principles for victory at any cost. There's an indifference to the suffering inflicted on others, meaning that he doesn't care sometimes what he does or what he says. That's why this message came through here for you to trust your intuition. You're guided here. You're loved and you're protected, and you're given the messages and the answers. You were guided here to this reading for a reason. Beautiful number 3. This does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. And if it does, leave a comment below. I love reading your comments. If you would like a personal reading, I offer my personal readings to you now for 50% off, and the link is in the description. I am sending you lots of love and good energy.